Let's roll. What's up, guys? I'm Charlie. I post on this channel and I decided to put out a video even though I haven't in a while so we could update family, friends, whoever watch these videos about what's going on, because some very exciting things have been happening. We made a TV show! Oh! What? Yeah, so we have a TV show coming out. It's called Nature Boom Time, and it's gonna air on March 5th on Nat Geo Wild, which is kind of one of those upper channels, and it's gonna be part of their new kids block, which is gonna be airing in between 7 and 9 a.m. Eastern time. So we don't really know when it's gonna air exactly, but we'll let you know. We'll put up like a thing or just put it in the details. There's gonna be a way to figure out. You'll know when we know. Nature Boom Time's the show, Nat Geo Wild's the channel, 7 to 9 a.m. sometime in between there on March 5th, which is a Saturday. So wake up early, make a wicked breakfast, and then watch Nature Boom Time, because it's gonna be the greatest show that you've ever seen in your entire life. How did this whole thing happen? At the end of last winter or spring, we got a little funding to produce a web series. I got together my favorite people that I know, who are my friends, brainstormed and made a show. We spent like 50 days on the road filming, we put it together, we did the best job we could, and we decided to create a pilot and pitch it to National Geographic as a television show instead of just a web series. And they liked it, and they decided to pick it up, and now it's gonna be on air, and it's pretty wicked. So yeah, I'll tell you a little bit about the show. The name is Nature Boom Time, and it focuses on forests across the United States. So we traveled for 50 plus days around the entire United States, visiting the most amazing forest spots, nature areas that you can imagine exist in this country. They're fantastic. We went camping in Hoh Rainforest in Washington State. We climbed to the top of giant sequoias, which are the largest trees in the entire world, and we slept in hammocks at the top of the trees in California. We dove in kelp forests off Monterey. We went to Arizona to the petrified forest and found thousands and thousands of petrified rocks there. We went canoeing in the Everglades with a bunch of crocodiles. I stayed in a fire tower at the top of a mountain in Montana. It was crazy. We did so much cool stuff, and we filmed the whole thing put together in this show. And so what the show is, it's a 10-minute interstitial program, which means it's like a mini show that happens between other shows, or kind of as like a filler, you know? And in each show we talk about one destination that we went to, and we explain something that's really fantastic that we learned there. So we talk about biology and different science topics, but we explain them in super interesting ways that's kind of different, that's not like a normal show. We don't use computer-generated graphics. We use these really intricate and detailed and really super fun art pieces to explain the science. Here's some examples. Like, we use these paper art pieces to explain like how fast kelp grows, the difference between different types of Christmas trees, what fire towers are. I mean, like a whole bunch of different stuff, like the Cherry Blossom Festival in Washington, D.C. It's super cool, really interesting, and unlike anything you've ever seen before, and it's amazing. It's awesome, but I'm a little biased, but it's amazing. Quick introduction to the people who helped out with the series, because they donated their time and they're the best people in the world, and I love every one of them, and they're amazing, and they're my best friends. So here we go. We're gonna start out with Patrick. Patrick was our script consultant. He helped out with some of the research. He also worked at camera and did all the motion tracking movements with the camera. So he was super skilled about that. So that was super key. And also he drops in and does some narration on the Cherry Blossom episode, because he's a stud and he looks fantastic. So that's Patrick. Then we have Kirby. Kirby was kind of like assistant director, producer. She handled a lot of the financials. She donated 6 months of her time for pre-production when she wasn't at school, and it was super key. If we didn't have Kirby on this project, we would be seriously in money debt and probably would have only 3 episodes done, and we'd be nowhere close to being done. She also climbed a giant sequoia 4 times in one day, which is crazy, just so we could get her from a bunch of different angles. She's super legit. So Kirby's awesome. And then there's Casey, who helped out with all the art stuff. She was our acting assistant art director. The stuff she made was absolutely insane, and she could bust it out so quickly. Some of the best stuff that you see on camera, art-wise, Casey probably made. She also did any character acting we needed throughout the entire series. So whenever we needed someone to play like a random dude who discovered a topic or created something or defined something, Casey played that person, and she always wore a mustache, whenever she did like an old man. So she rocks the mustache pretty well. You'll see Casey in a variety of mustaches. I mean, that was the whole team. We wrote it, we researched it, we went and shot it, we did sound, lighting, editing, everything, the storyboards, the whole thing was just us four, and we got it done, and it took a crap ton of work. We busted a lot of 12-hour days, 7 days a week to get this all done, but it's the most fantastic show that I think exists. I'm super biased, but I think it's really amazing, and it's so fun, and it represents everything that we feel is amazing about nature and this world and science and how educational nature television should be, because it's just a really fun time, and you guys should check it out. So Nature Boom Time on Nat Geo Wild, March 5th, sometime between 7 and 9 a.m. We'll let you know. And yeah, I think that's it. My name is Charlie. I kind of produced, directed, and host the show. Yeah, I think we're gonna close out with the intro to Nature Boom Time because it's super quick, and I think we're allowed to do that. So yeah, thanks for watching. This is the intro to Nature Boom Time, all right? Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you later. If you want to stay updated with everything that's going on over here, you want to get some like behind the scenes stuff, you know, see what it was like when we were on the road, or check out more of the art pieces that we made. We're going to post a bunch of stuff on all of the social media things that we do. There's going to be pictures and videos on Instagram. The stuff like pop up here. This is like the thing. This is what you do. Follow it, this. Pictures and video on Instagram. We'll also post videos on the road videos, kind of B-roll stuff that's not gonna be on the show on Vine. Everything's gonna be on our Tumblr. We're gonna have like a lot of different updates, like a video behind the scenes of our studio, which we're in right now. What else? What else? Oh, and on YouTube, we're gonna also post stuff like day shots, a lot of B-roll montages. Oh, we have a website too. Super fresh, super new. Still trying to figure it out, but this is the website, so you can check it out if you want to. Yeah, thanks a bunch.